This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
I don't exist. I'm Andy.
Andy.
Indy.
Oh, that's like
Andy.
Who is that?
multiple personality disorder going on down there.
Yeah.
I'm Indy.
Okay. Andy, why don't you tell the CHRILLCAST viewers who you are and what you do?
I am IndieTimmie. I am a unicorn on YouTube, and I do Let's Plays, much to the kind of like the Game Grumps and Rad Brad. And I post 2 videos a day, 1 video on the weekends.
And I have to say his Zelda videos were pretty good. I watched some of those.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hate that series because I was still doing the whole nerdlings thing.
That's fair.
It's cringy.
Wait, you're talking about the Super Swole Bro Journey to 100% ones?
Oh no, those are my streams.
I was gonna say I watched one of those. It was post after you already posted it, but
okay, I thought you meant like my legit like actual recorded series.
No, I did watch one of those. It was pretty good though.
Okay, yeah, because during that series, I still did the whole "Hey, what's up, nerdlings?" Oh,
If you think that's bad, go back and watch the first episode of the CHRILLCAST.
Don't do it. Please stop telling people to do that.
Literally,
hey,
then shows
history
like
matters, bro.
it's like this is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris. I was like, what? And it's just and the worst part is it's just Will and I's faces.
And
There's
also,
none
I'm
of this
staring at the
frame.
camera the entire time.
When we started the
Like, directly
podcast, it
into
was
it.
literally just like Will and I talking. There was no backdrop. There was no guests on the podcast till episode 6, and it was just our faces. That was it.
I mean, hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yep.
I
But
mean,
anyways,
my actual first video doesn't even exist anymore.
I wish ours didn't, but I'm leaving it
Yeah.
up there for posterity.
Terrible idea.
Yeah. All right. So today is what, Will?
It's, I forget. Oh, it's Manic Monday.
It's also Martin Luther King Day, so cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tomorrow is.
The only holidays I ever pay attention to are Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving. So
That's
Yeah,
fair.
those are the best ones.
exactly.
I totally agree with myself.
So today we're going to be covering an article I saw on Polygon, the 20 weird and wonderful indie games for 2020, and then any additional games that we can think of for 2020. So their list includes an airport for aliens currently run by dogs. I have never heard of this game. Backbone, also never heard of it, but it's got foxes on it, so I'm interested. Before we leave, looks like a hexagon movement / area control type game. Oh, Civilization.
Reminds me of
Cool.
Tetrasphere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best Friend Forever. It's got a dog on it, so it's obviously a dog game. Blood Roots.
This looks fun.
Okay, we'll have to come back to that one. Calico.
Calico looks.
That doesn't appeal to me, but I'm sure it appeals to people.
Wow.
I can't judge it off one picture.
Elk. Interesting. Haven. This looks
Looks like
different.
Journey.
Looks different. Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
It does.
In the other waters, artificial intelligence monitors and guides the exploration of underwater xenobiologist. Well, if the AI is as interesting as the one on Portal, I'm interested. Inculinati, so it's like Illuminati plus ink.
I know it's just a still frame, but it looks like it's going to be incredibly stiff animations.
Oh, really?
That's just what it looks like to me.
Okay. Light matter. No idea what that is. Portal Ask. Oh, okay. Could be interesting.
Actually, Light Matter, I actually got like a coupon for. So
Oh, cool. Well, when you play it, you'll have to give it a good. You'll have to give it a review.
Give it a good review. It doesn't matter.
give it a good review.
There's Luna, Shadow Dust. It looks like a 2D picture book story. Okay. Solve some physical and light-based puzzles. Plaything. Yeah, I don't know what's going on
That's
here.
interesting.
Artwork kind of reminds me of
I
like
say no.
kind of reminds me of like a weaker Patapon a little bit, the way it looks.
Katamari Damacy ass looking thing.
Please touch the artwork. This is. I hope it's like a.
That sounds like a fetish game.
Okay, we'll move on.
I am intrigued.
The procession to Calvary. Oh, not okay. This is to a place.
This one looks actually pretty interesting too.
I thought it was cavalry. Calvary makes way more sense.
By Joe Richardson.
There you go. Roki.
Roki.
It's a non-violent Scandinavian folktale. Okay.
Ooh, Scandinavian. I like that.
The suicide of Rachel Foster. I don't know why I just laughed when I said suicide, but that's not good.
Suicide.
Gone Home. Oh, so it's
clearly a comedy.
It's a narrative. It's like, well, so since we're covering a different YouTuber on Tuesday than, or really a bit shooter, that really hated this Gone Home game, I'm not sure this game is going to be one that I would like either. So we'll see. Way to the Woods. Anthony Tan been working on the lovely Way to the Woods since 2015. He was still in his teens. Ooh.
Oh, I'm actually really excited about this one.
That'll be interesting.
This is the deer one, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
Wayward...
I think I remember hearing about that one.
Yep. Wayward Strand. Narrative game follows adventures of a teenage girl as she explores an extraordinary airborne hospital. Okay. Weaving Tides.
This one looks interesting.
Yes, it does. Looks very interesting.
Well, if you actually look at the gameplay, it's very strange.
Takes a carpet as its settings. Like what? This? Oh, this is all like a carpet. Okay.
Yeah, so it gets like going. It's weaving through the threads. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
It's an
okay.
Aladdin bootleg.
So that's the games on Polygon. I'm gonna add one game to it, and it's kind of coming out in 2020 because the console ports we've been waiting for forever is Pray for the Gods. Another really good indie game. Came out on Steam last year, but it has not had its console ports released yet.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely looking forward to that. Will, you got anything to add to the list?
Nope, the one that I'm looking for was on this list. The Way to the Woods.
How about you, Indie?
The game that I would actually have to recommend is called Tunic.
Tunic. Let me pull that guy up.
And it is very Zelda-esque, but you play a cute little fox, and it's supposed to release this year.
Oh yeah.
And it was at E3 a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks really good, and I'm excited for it because I love Zelda-esque games.
Yeah, so you're gonna love Oceanhorn.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that later on when I get paid.
There you go. Let's see.
Definitely play it on the channel.
Oh, this.
But
looks,
Tunic
good.
looks very like aesthetically pleasing. It looks fun. It looks just. I love the whole. It looks kind of like what they were doing with the Link's Awakening remake.
Yeah, it does.
This looks very similar to Oceanhorn. It's like the exact same camera angle.
It is. It's
That's
isometric. It's got a little more movement to the camera because you see it keeps focusing in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's what has me really interested in this is that it has kind of a hyperlight drifter kind of dodging system.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was thinking of. And then another game that's kind of like this is 3D Dot Heroes, but that's actually made by a AAA developer.
Oh, dude,
Atlas.
I remember that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
It was made by a AAA developer, but no one played it.
I liked it a lot. I tried it.
It was good.
I tried it like back when it came out. I tried it 'cause somebody had it, borrowed it for like a day, and then gave it back to them, and I haven't bought it again. So I don't know if that says anything about it. But it was basically a Link to the Past remade in Atlas style 3D Dot Heroes.
Yeah, it's a fun game. I remember watching my brother play it. It's been fun.
All right, so now we're gonna get to the end of this. Not end of it, but the actual topics we were going to discuss. What was our favorite indie games of 2019? What were they? We'll go with we'll let Indie talk first. What was your favorite indie game of 2019?
I would probably have to say Blasphemous, which is, for those who don't know, it's a Souls-like Metroidvania 2D game, which has a lot of, I think it's Mexican-type lore. I'm pretty sure it's like old Mexican religion. And it's a very brutal, at times disturbing game.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
looks
so
different.
good. I'm not usually a big fan of 2D Souls games, but honestly, this one was so well built.
It looks really good.
It was. The bosses, as any Souls game, really stick out. And I can recommend it to any Metroidvania Souls-like fan.
Yeah,
It's incredibly gory though. So.
How about you, Will? What you got?
The Flame and the Flood.
Oh, did that come out in 2019?
I don't think so, but I played it in 2019.
Does
that count?
Sure, we'll go with it. That's fine.
I remember hearing about that. I completely forgot about it.
3 years ago.
Yeah, it's kind of old, but it's on Game Pass, and I just recently discovered it, and it was really good. So,
well,
really,
is that? Oh, that's a review. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, is that a trailer? Because trailers can.
Yeah, so it's an old game. I cheated a little bit, but I recommend this to anyone who likes, I don't know, like a different take on a survival game, and it's really beautiful graphics. It's a good story, and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Hunger thirst mechanic.
My absolute favorite indie game of 2019 was Oceanhorn 2. I did get the free trial of Apple Arcade to play this game, and it was epic. And the only thing holding it back right now is the platform in which it debuted. I hope at the end of the exclusivity deal with Apple, they release it on all of the other platforms available, like they did with the original.
Yeah, I hope so too.
It's
epic. Apple Arcade.
Yes.
Dang it. There's an Apple Arcade game that I really want to play, and I don't know if it's ever going to come out on consoles. I believe it's called Grimsword. Hang on, let me look it up.
But this game is awesome. I mean, the only thing holding it back is the fact that it's an Apple Arcade title. And now I have a controller for my iPhone, but not everybody does. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not everybody's gonna have.
I still can't get over how different the second game is from the first game.
They spent a long time building this. They used all of the profits from the first one to develop this one, essentially. You know, all of them.
It's clear. I mean, it's like a completely different game.
I mean, it's like you go from Link to the Past to the Breath of the Wild.
That's what it looks like. It looks good.
It is fun. It is super fun. And if I didn't have a controller that I could hook to my iPhone, I would have a hard time playing this touchscreen wise. But it is really good. What was the game you were saying?
I don't know. I'm having trouble finding it.
You said Grimworld?
Grimsword.
I thought it was Grimsword or Grimblade, but I'm having trouble.
Yeah, because this is just a bunch of rap artists, so this is not going to be it.
I heard about it like a few months back, and I stopped thinking about it because I figured it was just going to be a
Grindstone?
Apple exclusive.
Is it Grindstone?
No, it's not Grindstone. This is going to bother me. Dang. I don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It looks good. It's like another Dark Souls-esque game, but
is it Bleak Sword?
That might yes, Bleak Sword. Thank you. Yes.
Grim, Bleak, very similar. Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's the same adjective, really.
But it looks so good. But I'm so disappointed because I have an iPod Touch, so I can't do this. I have an iPod Touch that won't update its iOS, so
I've got one of those sitting right here.
So oh wow, that looks old.
I still have my first gen iPod Shuffle too.
But it looks so good.
Yeah,
and I want to play it. And developers, please. It's Devolver Digital, so please, developer, please port it to other consoles. I will give you all the money I have.
So, with that being said, the last discussion I wanted to have is, in the future, do we ever believe that another game can take the world by storm from an indie developer like Minecraft did? Is that even possible at this point in time?
I mean, sure, it's possible. I don't know what the heck form it'll take. I mean, technically, what is that game? No Man's Sky was independent at the time, right? When it first released. I realized it was published by Sony, but still an independent studio.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's made by, what is it, Happy Games or something?
Hello Games?
Hello Games, that's right.
Yeah, but the only problem with No Man's Sky is that there is a permanent bad taste in everyone's mouth now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I realized that, it stumbled badly at launch, but the idea that what I was saying is like millions of people lined up to buy that game, and it was an independent game. So I think it's possible. It's just you'd have to find the right mix that Minecraft did.
I am sure I'm wrong about this, but I don't think there will be another game like Minecraft. it came out at a time when something like Minecraft didn't exist, and Notch sold it to Microsoft at exactly the right time.
Yep.
So I feel like so many things have happened at the perfect time for Minecraft to keep evolving.
You say devolving?
Evolving. It's devolved. It's horrible. Shut it down.
Yeah. Shut her down. No, I mean, it's at that resurgence this year from PewDiePie doing the Let's Plays.
That's true. Actually, I feel like it started coming back before him. I don't know what did it, but...
Well, he took it over the top, though. I mean, it was already coming back, kind of. There was like a bunch of people playing it, and then all of a sudden PewDiePie played it. Boom, everybody was playing it.
I mean, Minecraft, people kept thinking that Fortnite was going to get the biggest game, but Minecraft ended up doing it.
And now they're doing the dungeons, and they got that Minecraft Worlds thing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They got a Harry Potter world coming out at the end of January.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
So I'm excited for that. So I don't know. Roblox, I feel like the closest thing I can think of.
Yeah, Roblox is huge, but it's not as big as Minecraft or Fortnite.
No, definitely not.
Like the biggest.
All right, so we have one maybe and a no. What do you say, Chris?
Well, there's still things made by independent developers like RuneScape that if you had RuneScape 2.0 come out, the nostalgia might get you the player base to compete with the big names, but I still don't even think that could do it.
I mean, like I said, I could be wrong because, I mean, the stuff that indie developers make is insane.
It is.
I mean, look at that game, Dreams. I mean, my God.
Yeah.
What was the other game that I always tell you about, Will, that's like a 3-man team made it? Besides Pray for the Gods, which is another 3-man team.
Oh, man, that was what I was going to say, too. I need more than that.
I think Oceanhorn's a pretty small team.
It is.
Pray for the Gods is a really small team. Literally 3 people. Axiom Verge was 1 person. The whole
So was Stardew Valley.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
So the lengths that people go for indie games is insane. So I could very well be wrong about a new Minecraft eventually existing.
Yeah. So I guess my prediction is maybe.
Yeah, we're both wishy-washy on it.
Maybe.
I think it's possible. I have no idea what it's going to be.
I would say you have to change the game like Minecraft did.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Minecraft was kind of the PewDiePie of gaming because people always said PewDiePie grew the way he did because he uploaded in a bunch of different countries, and that's what got him more views.
That's true, yeah. Minecraft launched everywhere.
Oh, yeah. So it just the right things happening at the right times.
All right. Well, anything to add to this? Anything you guys want to add to the end of this
I
video?
think that Project Spark, is going to be the next Minecraft. You heard it here first.
No, man, it's Super Lucky's Tale already did it. All right, Super Lucky's Tale.
People threw Project Spark away as soon as they found out that's where Conquer was being thrown away too.
I killed it. It was actually kind of a fun game, honestly.
If they hadn't have just shoved Conquer into it, it probably would have survived. But Conquer being put into it is what killed it.
Yep. All right. Since that had nothing to do with the rest of this topic, is there anything else you guys want to add before we end this Monday episode?
Minecraft rocks.
There you go. You heard it here first. Minecraft rocks.
Yep.
As always, I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
I'm Indy.
And we will see you
on the next CHRILLCAST.